All right, let's sell this once and for all. Built or bought. But if you bought all the pieces you're putting on the car, is it really built?
That didn't settle anything once and for all. What the fuck are you yapping about? I can't build a fucking Whipple supercharger, man. I'm not in a cave with a box of fucking scraps here. You want me to get my forge out and start making my pistons myself? The car scene isn't for everyone. As you know by now, just from your life online, you see things that make you question, why are people trying to act like car people when they're not? And there's some dead giveaways. If you buy a pre-built vehicle and don't know what's done to it, or what fuel it even requires, and it blows up, that's your fault. Or if you try to flex an EcoBoost like it's a GT, you're dumb. Today we're going to be taking a look at some clips that you guys tagged me in on Instagram and just see how dumb these people are. Anyways, quick shout out. I will be at the Drift and Drag event in Dallas this weekend. So if you guys are in the area, come say hi to me. There's going to be a bunch of influencers there. I will link it down below. Sadly, I will not be bringing any of my vehicles. It was somewhat short notice, and my Mustang is in a lot of pieces right now, being taken apart to get wrapped. And my Corvette isn't really that cool yet. But come say hi to me, go to the event, go look at some racing and some drifting, and it's just going to be a really fun time. So I hope to see you guys there. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, how I blew my motor on my 1,000 horsepower Trackhawk. When I saw this, I was thinking, damn, man, like, oh, that sucks. You put a lot of effort in, you built a 1,000 horsepower Trackhawk and you blew it up. But what did you do wrong? What did you do wrong? It takes a lot of time to get to that horsepower. It's expensive. So what did you do wrong? Let's take a look.
This is how my motor blew on my 1,000 horsepower Trackhawk. So I bought this Trackhawk a couple months ago from a dealership near my city, and it was
Bought a Trackhawk a couple months ago and got it to 1,000 horsepower. This dude must shit money. This is some TJ Hunt speed of builds.
modded. It had over 950 to the wheel, and this was my first ever car, so I'm thinking
First ever car. You bought a 950 wheel horsepower Trackhawk as your first ever car. Lights are on, no one's home. You know that saying? That has to be the dumbest thing you can do. This is just the equivalent of those 12-year-olds that think, my first car is going to be a Mark IV Supra. My first car is going to be an R34 GTR. It's the same shit, just wrapped in a different package.
hey, it's modded. That's actually a good thing. Let me go ahead and buy this car. So I bought this Trackhawk for around $84,000 out the door.
That's actually not that bad of a price. However, I do not recommend buying modified vehicles from dealerships. Just don't do it. I don't think it's a bad thing to buy a modified vehicle. I've sold a couple modified vehicles, and I know they were solid. But you also don't at the same time, you know? Like, you could go out and buy a supercharged Mustang that they just topped off with oil, but it's burning oil. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you are in a position to where you know a lot about the vehicle. Anyways, 84,000 out the door. Doesn't sound that bad. 950 wheel horsepower Trackhawk as your first vehicle. Yeah, you made a bad choice.
And it was all good. I test drove it. Nothing was wrong with it.
Yeah.
So then I go to pump up gas and it check engines. This is the second day of me having it. I did my first fill up and check engine came on. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Why is my car check engineing the second day I bought it? I did some research and I found the original owner who had this car before selling it to the dealership. And I hit him up asking him what was done to the car. When I texted the original owner's number, the first thing he texts back is do not put 93 on it. It's E85 tune. And I had already filled up 93 like 3 times by.
Oh my God. E85 is very, very important if your car is tuned on E85. If you have an E85 vehicle and you do not put E85, you better not, you better not get on it. You better not hear that supercharger whine because your timing is going to be all off and your thing's going to start knocking. Do not do that. Also, do not buy an $84,000 950 wheel horsepower Trackhawk as your first vehicle, especially with not even knowing how it got there. You think you're making 1,000 horsepower on 93 octane? This just screams, I have no idea. He just bought the car for the trend, the clout. You know, Trackhawks, Hellcats, those cars are all really popular right now. And then you got idiots like this.
By now. And by this point, it was already too late. The car had just been beat on as well. and the motor blew. So that car is now on Copart.
What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. Yep. Yeah, he destroyed it. He destroyed the car. That is so sad. $84,000. Lit that bitch on fire. Done deal. I mean, it's a used vehicle, so I don't know if there's any way he could get his money back. Like, there's no warranty for something like that. That was the dumbest shit I could have even imagined. That was... Moving on. Don't be an idiot. Okay, this next post, it says, built is better than built, which is better than bought. I don't make the rules. Seems like he's trying to make the rules. Let's hear his genius explanation.
All right, let's settle this once and for all. Built or bought. But if you bought all the pieces you're putting on the car, is it really built?
That didn't settle anything once and for all. What the fuck are you yapping about? Let's settle this once and for all. Built or bought, but if you bought all the pieces that you used to build it, is it actually built? What the fuck did he say? This dude just word vomited and thought he really cooked right there. Built or bought, but aren't you technically buying the parts? Start fucking manufacturing them, pussy. What the fuck was he even saying? Ugh, I didn't hear it one more time. Just maybe we're missing something. Maybe we're missing something.
Built or bought.
Built or bought. Simple question.
But if you
But
bought all the pieces you're putting on the car,
if you bought all the pieces you're putting on the car,
is it really built?
is it really built? What the fuck does that even mean? This dude might be retarded. Holy shit, he's got nice eyes though, I ain't gonna lie. He's kind of gifted like someone else we know. Anyways, yeah, that made no fucking sense. Yeah, dude, when you buy a Whipple supercharger and throw it on, you built the car. I can't build a fucking Whipple supercharger, man. I'm not in a cave with a box of fucking scraps here. This made no fucking sense. Buying all completed parts isn't built. So what, you want to... This is like what? Like, I don't have my AR-15 in here. You want me to buy an 80% complete supercharger and then mill the rest of it out, or what? That makes no fucking sense. You want me to get my forge out and start making my pistons myself? All right, next clip. 5 rules of being in my car. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's a Mustang, so it's a 5.0, right? So 5 rules kind of make sense. It's not a 5.0. It's a fucking EcoBoost. Let's hear his rules.
Here are 5 rules for being in my car.
Sick EcoBoost, buddy. Sick base model EcoBoost. These rules better be, come in with a smile on your face. Just be happy I'm driving you around. Something like that, right? He can't be honest and think that he really needs to put ground rules in the rental car, right?
When opening the door, your hand goes here.
How else would you fucking open the door? I pry the window first, actually, Buster. Sorry, I'm just a NASCAR driver. The fuck?
You do not put your fingers on here.
That makes no sense anyways. No one does that. Who the fuck opens the door, right? You click it open, and then you grab the fucking window? Fucking animal? No one does that. Made up rule number 1. There's no tint on this car either.
Next rule is if you're going to bring a drink in here, make sure that it has either a lid or a cap.
So far, his rules consist of you open the door with the door handle, and you put a lid on your drink. This dude's revolutionary. Holy fuck.
Third rule is if you leave any belongings in my car, you have a week to claim it.
Who the fuck is leaving? I've never had anybody leave anything in my car, ever, unless they like accidentally drop their wallet, and in which case they find out within 10 seconds. Who the fuck is just leaving this shit in your car? This is like a side hustle for the dude. Maybe it'll buy him a 5-0. You leave your shit, I'm taking that shit to the pawn shop. Fuck your goods.
Next rule is you do not leave any kind of trash.
Your foot mat is upside down.
Because I'm not cleaning after you. I'm not your mama.
The trash one is valid. I hate specifically when Mammy climbs in my car, opens up her little Starbucks or something and just leaves the straw wrapper. Pisses me off. But I've never had like someone that I'm not dating leave trash in my car. I'm not friends with fucking pigs.
Final rule is don't disrespect me or my car at any point in time or you will get kicked out. I don't care where we're at. If I feel disrespected, you're getting kicked out.
This dude is a pussy. I'm just gonna say it. This dude is so soft. If you disrespect my car, You're getting out. I don't know what voice that was. That doesn't. I did like Trump hands, and that doesn't even sound like him. Yeah. Okay, man. There's a reason why you're alone in this video. In your automatic 4-cylinder. It's because you have a fucking lame ass car. You're making rules for nobody because nobody's gonna get in your car. That's crazy though. Imagine you just tell them like, "Damn, this thing's sort of quick. Sort of quick? The fuck you mean sort of quick? This thing's fast. You know, get out of my car." Dude, are you serious? Like, you were taking me to the hospital so I can spend my mother's final moments with her. Dude, I do not give a fuck. You disrespect the EcoBoost, you call fucking Uber. Or a rental car, which would be the same thing as this. God damn it. Oh, sweet car girls. Oh, yeah, let's see. She's got a BMW jacket on too. Oh, and she's got a BMW. Look at that. Let's see what she does to her BMW. I'm sure it's going to be real nice. I'm going to mute it. Okay, she just cut the tip of her little spoiler off. With it still on the car. You know that trunk got scored a little bit. Throwing on the super cheap, super flimsy, hollow, generic wing. Okay, she's cutting a little bit more of her wing off. Okay, yep. Yep, that looks great. Oh, yeah, that looks so good. Oh, my God. What is with all the foam? Oh. She's using silicone. She could work at RWB. Wow, it looks so good. Yeah, that's totally gonna hold. Totally. Silicone is strong, but that is literally in the path of wind and resistance. I don't think that's gonna hold. Now, I don't think she's gonna drive this car all that fast, but holy fuck. That has to be the dumbest looking thing I've ever seen. There's a part 2. I know you guys were wondering. There's a part 2. All right, let's see her peel it off. Let's see the finished result. Oh my God, look at that. Yep, it's an RWB car. You thought it was only Porsches that got the silicone treatment? Nope, it's BMWs as well. Wow. You know what her problem is too? She peeled off the tape while it dried. You need to do it when it's slightly wet so it'll tear through the silicone. If not, you could see it literally lifting. I'm pointing as if you guys could fucking see. You can literally see it lifting up the silicone where it's already dried. It's so bad. Look you can see it. Yeah, it all wrinkled up. Yep, it's all lifting right there now. Nice. That's going to do very well when it gets wet. She couldn't even fuck up correctly. Like, what would have been worse? This silicone that's definitely going to blow off. Or just drilling 2 holes with self-tappers in the bottom. Just do the 2 holes at that point. You already fucked up everything. Just do the 2 holes with self-tappers. Just do that. At least with that, it's going to actually hold. This is not going to hold. And some poor soul behind you is going to get a wing through the windshield. So you just... dumber than dumb. Everyone in this video, dumber than dumb. Jesus, I feel smarter just watching this video. Hopefully you guys do too. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please come out to Drift and Drag if you are in the area. Check out Quiet's page or really.slow's page. Like I said, I will link it all down below. Check it out. See me there or be square. Anyways, subscribe. And until next video, peace.